I fought President Reagan when he tried to raise taxes in 1982. I fought President Bush when he tried to raise taxes in 1990. That took a fair amount of courage.
Well, did you hear that? Newt Gingrich admitting to a fight with a Gipper, and later on, the guy succeeded him. Smart strategy when you're trying to sell your ties with the Gipper? Well, Katie Pavlich does not think so. We did call Michael Reagan, by the way, who's campaigning with the speaker today, get his thoughts on this. We hope to hear back from him soon. But, you know, Katie, is there anything wrong with saying that you were consistent on this no tax hike, no settled deal that would raise taxes? How would that be damaging?
Look, factually, it's true, but when you have Newt Gingrich, who's built a lot of his campaign based on his ties to Ronald Reagan, not to mention before these negative attacks that he was giving to the Romney campaign, he was complaining and telling fellow Republicans in the presidential field that they should be obeying Reagan's 11th commandment. So for Newt Gingrich to now come out against Ronald Reagan in his own rule that he's been talking about throughout his campaign is hypocritical at best, and it goes really to the problem of what Gingrich's campaign has faced so far, and that is really proving that Newt Gingrich is solid on the issues. It seems like he's been pretty opportunistic in his career in the sense that he likes to say things that are popular, whether it's, you know, sitting on a couch with Nancy Pelosi when the global warming fanatic was going on, or whether it was slamming Paul Ryan when it was popular to do so then. So it seems
well,
that
even on I got to take it on this, I would give him the benefit of the doubt, because if he wants to argue, look, I've been consistently opposed to tax hikes of any sort, and any tax hike deal that Ronald Reagan entertained in 1982. By the way, he said this before. And then the other deal that was crafted in 1986 that got away with write-offs or credit card interest and the like, that ultimately, you know, translated to a lot more Americans paying a lot more taxes. Now we know when Ronald Reagan left office, he said, well, bottom line, people are paying a lot less in income taxes than they were when I came into office, so I've got the better of the Democrats. And Newt Gingrich is saying to the purists out there, well, yes, that's true, but I fought him when he ceded that ground. Why would that be bad?
You know, that's fair enough, but there are other people he should be attacking outside of Ronald Reagan. He could be talking about how Barack Obama's class warfare and the idea that he wants to raise taxes on the rich is not the way that he's going to run his presidency, and explain why the American people are already paying too much in taxes. He didn't really need to throw Ronald Reagan under the bus in his argument against tax hikes.
Okay, so you're not a fan of Newt Gingrich, I take it.
I'm just not a fan of his inconsistencies in his positions of saying that he was for the 11th commandment of not attacking fellow Republicans, but then attacking the very person who came up with that commandment.
Okay. Katie, thank you very, very much.